Hey everyone, it is Wednesday, and you know what that means. We are doing episode 3 of Writing the Game. Hey, I'm Brian, your Gen X storyteller, and we have been doing a series about me creating the Mechcraft tabletop role-playing game. This is a game based on my science fiction novel series, and screenplay, and short stories, and song, and it is going to be published by Storytellers Forge. And so I am in the midst of designing this thing, and I thought it'd be kind of a cool idea to record some videos to sort of show what we're doing, show the path, and show the things we're thinking about as we do this. Now, I'm doing it mostly solo, but for a lot of it, I'm bringing in my son, who has a degree in game design and animation, and he is going to be a huge help in this aspect of it. This week, first we were doing the background. Last week we did the setting and the populations and things and environments and things like that. This week, it's all about mechanics, and this is where we kind of get into the meat and potatoes of it all. So let's talk about combat. Now, in other role-playing games, especially like the king of games, Dungeons and Dragons, there's very specific controls and set in place for a character to swing their sword or their axe or cast a spell. There's very specific statistics. A short sword does this much damage, a long sword this much damage, battle axe, all your weapons, they all have very specific markers. And also very specific ways to hit someone, because it's based on what they call armor class, which is like the armor they're wearing, or how maybe small they are, or how fast they dodge, how quick their dexterity is. There's factors involved, and it's very numbers focused, which is great because it makes it nice and easy to, I want to swing my sword at this guy, and it tells you what you need to hit. Now, Mechcraft, because the mechanics are so different. In this one, the characters will be summoning forth liquid metal nanotech from their flesh to create any kind of weapon or object or tool or device that their skill will allow them to create. And so it's very fluid in the sense of, well, how much damage would this thing do that I created, or how hard would it be to hit someone if I've created this other thing? And so to keep things loose like that, because I really want a player's imagination to take over. I want them to be creative in what they generate that will get them through a combat situation, or let's say escape from a room, or fall from a height, or any kind of thing like that. I want them to use their imagination, not just say, I create a sword and hit this guy. I want them to really expand on that. So the mechanics of rolling to hit is going to be very different. Now, working with my son, we came up with kind of a 3-point structure. One, does the character have the ability, the skill to create the thing that they're declaring they want to create? That's going to be one factor. Another factor is the structure of the thing itself. Will it maintain structure? Will it be collapse upon itself? Will it, fall apart in transit? We're going to come up with various things like that. And then, of course, what's the damage when you hit the opponent or the object? So those are the things we're thinking about as we move forward, and it's very detail-oriented. We're actually still in the process of it. We haven't finished that up yet. It's going to be probably the crux of the game, the huge factor that's going to set this game apart from all other games. And I'm really excited about it. It's very fascinating, and we're going to really complete this over the holidays. So in thinking about those kinds of mechanics, we're also going to be looking at a player's character's abilities. Like Dungeons and Dragons has strength, intelligence, dexterity, constitution, charisma. I want to have stats in those realms, but maybe a little different. One is, I'm calling it fortitude. And this is basically a coolness under fire. Basically, if combat is heated up, enemies are tough, things are mentally stressful. How well can the character deal with it? And of course, the more experience they have in the field, in the combat, in the adventures, that fortitude will increase. But let's say starting out, first couple levels, they are very new to fighting and combat and spying and all that stuff. So the fortitude might be kind of low. And I want to have that factor in there to add that layer of realism. Like if you're a novice, you're going to be maybe fumbling your creations. I don't know. We're working on it. So those are some of the things we're thinking about. So I don't want to ramble on too long, but I just want to kind of give you guys an insight into what we're doing. So please follow along, give me a like and a follow, and I'm going to be doing this series hopefully every week, and we're really going to work on getting this series of videos some attention, because I think it's really helpful to writers and creatives who are trying to expand their stories into something new, like a game. So anyway, follow along, and I will have more for you soon. Thanks.